Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm at the balcony again. I don't know if you noticed, but I haven't been riding my bike, or you probably haven't, but I have not been riding my electric bike. And there's been several reasons for that. One of the main reasons is the weather's been a little rainy. Today's really nice and cool and sunny, clouds in the sky. Ideally, this is a perfect day because I've gotten acclimated to the cold, and so this is starting to be a warm day for me. It's probably upper 60s, low 70s. But it's been raining. A couple, I don't know. The weather has been wet. It hasn't been raining or pouring. And the forecast for the coming weeks is more rain. So there was a little break here. Now, normally I'd be riding my bike, but I've had some lower back pain, and it's killing me. It's killing me. Sorry, I'm drinking my hot soup, chicken broth. So I've been just resting, and my goodness, it started out like in my mid back area. Hold on here. I see a bird here. Oh, it's flying away. It looked like a some kind of gull, seagull or whatever gull. Missed it. Sorry. Anyways, I'm here to see if I could catch a bird, but I wanted to talk about some of the issues I've been having with my lower back pain. And yes, I've been having lower back pain, which is not very pleasant. If anybody who's ever had lower back pain understands that. So it started out like in my lower back, and like in the mid part of my lower back. So it wasn't a big issue, but it started. Well, let me start over again. It started in my lower back and then worked its way up to the upper lower back area. So it started to become discomforting and somewhat painful, to bend over, sit up, and everything. So I got an inversion table. I don't know if you saw that episode yet, but got an inversion table. I made a video about it. Got it at Academy, but I think you can get it online from Amazon as well. So I think I'll leave a link for anybody who has any back pain. So I got this inversion table, and I basically been using it. And the first time I used it, it was only set at 20 degrees. You can set it at 20, 40, and 60, and then full 90. So I'm at full 90 right now, but I started at 20 degrees because I was getting a head rush. You have to get acclimated to it. But the first time I got on it, instant relief. I could feel the traction, and I was getting relief through my I think at the time I had bulging disc, so I had a lot of compression. Obviously there was compression on my spine, and I think I had bulging discs, and they were healing at the time, so that's why they're putting pressure on my nerves. But that helped tremendously. I talked about it in some of my earlier videos. But then I had essentially what's called Coccydynia. Okay, that's a scientific term. All right, I'm not talking dirty. Basically, it's the tailbone, and it's tailbone pain. So the tip of my tailbone was hurting, and I started noticing that when I started sitting down. And I was like, oh, my tailbone hurts. Now, I think I can contribute that to probably riding my bike. So after I got some relief from my back pain, I still rode my bike, my electric bike. And sometimes I go off-road and I jump curbs. And, even though I have a suspension seat post, I think somehow the bike seat hit up against my tailbone and got it sore. So, and then I was having Coccydynia with a little bit of very lower, like right where around the tailbone area and just above the tailbone area, the lower part of my back. So I was getting really bad back pain again. And so, man, it was very uncomfortable, and it still is. And man, when you're in pain, you start thinking of all crazy things. I thought I might have an infected kidneys, because as I was bending down, it's weird. It felt like my kidneys were. I was feeling pain on my left and right side. Of course, it could have just been the nerves, but it felt like my kidneys may be infected, or, I mean, you start thinking of all these crazy things. Like, for a while, I contemplated whether I had, like, cancer, rectal cancer, colon cancer, or kidney cancer, or something around the lower area of your body where your lower back would be, somewhere around there, So I was thinking all crazy stuff because the pain persisted and it got very painful. And so eventually I had to move in with my wife. Well, not that I don't live with her. We live in the same house. But I've been sleeping on the couch, which I also think contributed to the back pain. But anyways, so I'm sleeping in the bed in my wife's room, or our room. I'm back in there because I bought a foam mattress. So I got off the couch, back in the bed, and I'm doing the inversion table again, full 90, and doing different stretching exercises regarding the very lower back and the tailbone, and it's been helping. It's improving. I still feel pain in the morning, but the bed with the foam mattress helps. The memory foam helps. And I've been doing the stretches and the inversion table, and it's the pain has been relieved tremendously. So that's just an update. I'm out here right now, and I'm looking at the bush in front of me. I'm zoomed in actually through my digiscoping, and you see those little red leaves? Well, that's when I know that the spring is really around the corner. When that bush starts getting its red leaves back, usually it's green leaves, but the leaves start sprouting red. That's the beginning of spring, and there's very little time of spring here where I live out in Houston, and then it becomes summer. All right, so it just basically it's like transition is winter then summer for me out here. So so that's what I look for when I look at the trees and the bushes and plants out here. Let me see. Another thing is I have to zoom in a little bit. All right, I have a tree in front of my house, and you probably see it from the different angles that I have, but that tree right there, I'm kind of focused in on it now, is that tree starts to drop its leaves around spring, and just at the tail end of spring or beginning of summer, it starts just bam. It just drops all its leaves at once. Seems like at once, and then sprout new leaves. So more leaves on the yard. Usually you see that during the fall. With this tree in particular, it starts leaving it really starts leaving right towards the end of winter, beginning of spring into spring, and then pow, it just drops everything during that time, either mid-spring or end of spring, and right before summer, bam, it just starts sprouting new leaves. So so we're pretty close. Another thing is I've noticed is birds have a Blink XT2 camera. I'm noticing more birds and different kinds of birds. I can see them in the Blink XT2 cameras, where normally I would see like a rabbit, the squirrel, and the cat, the lawnmower guy. But I'm seeing more and more birds. So, and I could hear them. I have audio and stereo as well. I don't know if you can hear the different sounds. I don't hear too many birds right now. I sleep in because of my lower back pain. But as soon as that gets better, I will be riding my bike again, hopefully. I'm hoping. But right now I don't see much of anything. I don't see any birds or anything. A little slight overcast today. Let me see if I can get a different view of the overcast. Well, there's the overcast. Let me see if I could change the view just a little bit. So. Well, that's the best I can do through the binoculars. Anyways, you'll probably see it through the other videos. Oh, there is a plane. Let's see if I could catch the plane here. Right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's the plane. Oh, I caught a plane. Oop. I caught a plane flying around. That's something, I guess. Anyways, I'm going to conclude this episode. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day out here. Hopefully my back is getting better. Oh my gosh. And it is feeling better. It's just still... I don't know if the inversion table and the stretching helped, but all I know is I'm feeling better. And ultimately, I think what really helps is just time. And how much pain do you want to endure? Ibuprofen really helped. I only took it once. That was when it's the most painful, at its most painful time. But I don't want to be taking ibuprofen every day. And I honestly think with a little bit of exercise, inversion table, and time, your back will heal itself. So, but I don't know what caused it. Maybe the bike ride, maybe the way I was sleeping, old age, who knows. Anyways, I'm going to conclude this episode, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my time out here in the nice sun. Oh, I got another plane right there. It looks like a... I'm not sure what kind of plane that is, but it's a commercial plane. Anyways, hopefully you got a view of that. Probably don't know if it came out fuzzy or not. Anyways, let me end this episode. All right, please like, share, comment. Tell me what you think about spring. Usually for me, it's I have to take my allergy medicine. Anyways, thanks for watching the balcony observation out here. Until next time, bye bye.